this podcast, we're going to go over the IUPAC naming of esters, and we'll give you a couple examples as well. All right, so esters are a group of organic compounds. They have a carboxylic acid portion and they have an alcohol portion as well. And when we talk about esterification reactions or the formation of esters, this will kind of make sense about where we get these portions from, or these sides. So we always like to draw a line in the sand between the carbonyl carbon and the oxygen that's in the chain. And so that's how we separate the carboxylic acid portion from the alcohol portion. So the part that has the single oxygen is going to be your alcohol portion, and the part that has the carbonyl is your carboxylic acid portion. So again, it might be good to kind of get in the habit of drawing that line in between, because that's going to help you with naming on the next slide. All right, esters are pretty simple. There's 2 steps to the naming for IUPAC. The first word is going to be the name of the alkyl group from the alcohol side. So again, that's why it's important that we're able to draw that line in the sand that separates the alcohol side from the carboxylic acid side, because that's going to be important for naming. So we're going to start with the name of the alkyl group from the alcohol. We have a 1-carbon alkyl group, so this is going to be methyl. And our second rule tells us to take the name of the carboxylic acid from the carboxylic acid portion. We're going to change the name from ic acid to ATE. So for example, this would be a 2-carbon carboxylic acid, so this would have been ethanoic acid. We're going to take off, so this would have been ethanoic acid. We're going to replace ic acid with ATE, so this becomes methyl ethanoate. In our next example, we're going to apply the same idea. So we're going to draw that line in our sand, and notice on this example that it is flipped this way, and that's okay, because I know the single oxygen side is my alcohol portion, and the side with the carbonyl is my carboxylic acid portion, which is important for naming. So we start for the first word, and we look at what the alkyl group on the alcohol side is, and that is 2 carbons. So we're going to name it as an alkyl group. So this is ethyl. And then we're going to take what the carboxylic acid side would have been. So here we have what would have been a carboxylic acid with an aromatic ring. So this would have been benzoic acid. Okay, so I'm going to drop ic acid and I'm going to add ATE. So this is ethyl benzoate.